Hello and welcome. Today we are going to give you a fantastic tour of a great 55 and over historic condo community in Tucson called CASITAS de Castillian.
So if you love historic architecture that's affordable, you'll want to stick around.
CASITAS de Castillian community is also known as Las Lomitas. It is an age-restricted community, which means that at least one member per household has to be at least 55 years or older, and nobody under the age of 18 is allowed to live in the complex.
Right.
It's located on the northwest side of Tucson near Oracle and Orange Grove. And these homes were designed by an awesome architect named BENNIE GONZALES, and the developer was Kenneth Kamrath, and it was built in the 1960s.
The condos are masonry constructed, most of them being burnt adobe. There's 4 condos per unit. Each is rotated at a 45-degree angle, which allows for a more interesting angle of the sun. 116 of them are single-story units, and 4 of them are 2-story units. They range in size from 1 bedroom to 3 bedroom, and those tend to be around 800 to 1,600 square feet or so. Each unit has a single carport space, and the outdoor spaces are emphasized. Many units have a nice little front courtyard, as well as a private back patio.
Let's introduce ourselves.
Hi, I'm Kim Labriola.
And I'm Nick Labriola. We're licensed real estate agents in the state of Arizona, and we work with Tierra, Antigua Realty. We love making content about cool historic places in the city that we love, but we'd even more enjoy helping you either buy or sell a home here in Tucson. Our contact information is in the link below. We can be reached at hello@realtucson.com, and our telephone numbers and email addresses are in the link. So let's talk about the community amenities. The community has many amenities, including 2 pools, and one of those is heated year-round. There's also a clubhouse, so if you have special events, you can reserve that. They also have tennis courts, but what really makes this community special is it has 17 acres that are really well landscaped with mature trees and grass and lovely views. It's just a very peaceful setting.
The HOA fees cover a lot. They cover the landscaping for the 17 acres that Nick was just talking about. They include water. They include trash pickup. They include maintenance of all the common spaces and the amenities like the 2 pools, the tennis court, and the clubhouse. They also include exterior painting as well. And the number of bedrooms is what determines the amount of the HOA fees. And then one thing to note is this community does have a restriction on pets. You can have up to 2 pets, but only one of those can be a dog.
So the property does have a historic designation. In 2022, the community was included in the National Register of Historic Places, and this can allow a significant tax savings to each individual homeowner here. So let's talk about the location. CASITAS de Castillian is located on the northwest side of Tucson, near Oracle Road and Orange Grove. The area is convenient to services and shopping up and down Oracle Road. Tucson Mall and the Casas Adobe Shopping Center are both about 2 miles away. Medical services are available nearby, with Northwest Medical Center about 3 miles away. Several grocery stores are within a 5 to 10 minute drive, including Albertsons, Safeway, Fry's, Natural Grocers, Sam's Club, and Whole Foods. Lots of restaurants are located up and down Oracle Road.
A couple highly rated restaurants like Amelia's Mexican Restaurant and Chef Elisa's Restaurant and the Gourmet Girls Gluten-Free Bakery Bistro are only about a 10 to 15 minute walk away if you want to do that, or of course just a couple minute drive away. Other fun things to do nearby include visiting the Tohono Chul Gardens, which is a beautiful, peaceful place to visit. They feature weekly events like classes and lectures, an art gallery, live musical performances, and a bistro, all set within 49 acres. If you like to ride your bike or take longer walks, access to the Loop multi-use car-free path is only a couple of miles away. For hikers, Catalina State Park is about 20 minutes north. And if you're a golfer, the closest public course is Crooked Tree, which is under 20 minutes away.
Here's some more information about the architect BENNIE GONZALES. He was born in the Phoenix area in 1924, and his career was active between 1958 to 2000. When he was 7, his father died, and his uncle became a father figure to him. The uncle owned a masonry construction company in the Phoenix area. Young Benny often helped out with the business. He was often taken to construction sites, and When he was 8 years old, he had a chance encounter with architect Frank Lloyd Wright, which had a big impact on him and influenced him to pursue architecture later in life.
Yeah, did you know that his uncle's Adobe block company actually produced some of the bricks for the Arizona Biltmore in Phoenix?
I did
Which
not know that.
Frank Lloyd Wright was not the architect for, but somebody who had studied under him had the MacArthurs. I can't remember his first name, but one of the MacArthur brothers worked on that.
Cool.
Yeah, so fascinating. We actually visited there and it was really cool. They do tours, so if you're interested and you're in the Phoenix area, you should check it out.
It's also worth staying overnight there if you get a chance.
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
At 17, Benny joined the Coast Guard the day after the attack on Pearl Harbor, and he was able to travel the world and was exposed to a lot of different architectural styles throughout the world. After the war, he attended the newly minted Arizona State University architecture program.
After his stint at ASU, he went to Mexico City to attend architecture school at the University of Mexico.
After completing his formal schooling, he returned to the Phoenix area and worked with noted architects such as Ralph Haver, Blaine Drake, and James Elmore. And later on, he started his own firm.
He also became a licensed architect as well as a licensed landscape architect, which is kind of an important thing if you see the grounds of the CASITAS de Castillian we're talking about. And then in 1958, he began his own architecture firm in Scottsdale. His first major project was the Nogales Library in Nogales, Arizona. And he was familiar with that area because he used to spend his summers as a child visiting his grandmother in Nogales. And the Nogales Library was constructed of burnt adobe. It had sweeping arches and a dramatic roof line. And actually those arches remind me a lot of the arches that you see at CASITAS de Castillian. If you're ever in the area of Nogales, Arizona, you should definitely check it out. It's a pretty cool building.
In the late 1960s, Benny won a commission for the Scottsdale Civic Center. This was a project that had deeply recessed windows, stucco masonry covered with Navajo white paint, and his firm earned 3 AIA awards for the project, and this also helped him further his business. Benny designed close to 300 buildings. Most of them were in Arizona, but he also worked in other states and had projects in Mexico and Saudi Arabia.
And like we talked about before, he was known for using a lot of arches. He also tended to use angles that were larger than 90 degrees. And he believed in using materials like masonry because he thought that it was a better type of construction and more durable.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe to our channel, and also share the content if it's something that you get value out of.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.